Well, hoy chummers, welcome back to another episode of Shadowrun Hong Kong. I almost said Dragonfall again, oh man. Here I am, your favorite hacker with a heart of gold smash keys. And we are here, crew advancement. As you lead your team through the shadows, your companions will continue to develop and learn new combat skills. Clicking the icon in the lower right hand corner of the screen will open the crew advancement menu. When this icon is highlighted, one or more of your companions is eligible to learn a new combat skill. At each advancement level, you may choose one of two possible combat skills for each of your runners. Choose wisely. Is that highlighted? Okay, so apparently they're gained at level 2. Oh, so he increases his stuff normally. That's kind of cool. I don't have to level them up. Duncan, what did I say about your glasses, man? You have very pretty eyes. Wearing your glasses, you look like a Blade Runner, a Blade wannabe, you know? Okay. Fire round, crowd control. What's beanbag? Duncan gains a rifle ability that does 2 AP damage and imbalances a target, making them easier to hit. That's kind of good. Fire damage and pierces armor. That's cool. But I think this one's better. I feel like this one, to make an enemy lose their... Yeah. Okay. Confirm. Wait, cancel. What do you got? Isabel. Beautiful Isabel. Espionage. Tar Blaster. Upgraded version of Blaster. Sabotage. Grenade launcher can now fire remote mines. I'm going to make Isabel a not so much a hacker, because that's kind of my job. So if I take Isabel on a mission, I want her to be more combat oriented, you know? So that's good. And Gobbet. Pretty Gobbet. See, Gobbet and Duncan are the same species, because they're both orc. I guess they look similar. I was going to say, I guess that's, the females are, I guess in real life, females are a lot different looking than males, I guess. Spiritualist, she gets spirit control. Territory, she gets more firepower. So maybe, let's do spirits. Confirm. Are you sure? Yeah, well, as sure as I'm ever going to be. So confirm. Can I close this like this? Beautiful. So welcome back. We are here in Hong Kong, doing Shadowrunner stuff. We're going to push this guy in the pond. Push him. Okay, can't push people into the ponds, but that's okay. So for those of you not in the know, a Shadowrunner is kind of like a fixer. He's a guy who solves problems. When corporations, governments, or criminals want a job done, they get their money together, they head down to a seedy bar, and they look for a fixer, a talent agent for these criminals. And the talent agent says, you want this guy killed? You want this thing stolen? You want this thing destroyed? You want this thing sabotaged? I know a guy who you can call. And then the fixer puts you into contact with that person. So this is my mission computer, so I can, there's probably no old messages. Yeah, see, nothing. Job directory. The Shadowlands BBS is like a forum. Not that a lot of you know what forums are, but, so it's an anonymous kind of routed forum where Shadowrunners talk and converse. And it's a lot of like backstory type stuff. Check my inbox for new messages. I have 6. Welcome to Hoi. From Kindly Cheng. On behalf of our friends at the Hoi Chamber of Commerce and the Swift Winds Mahjong Parlor, I welcome you to the community of Hoi and to your new business here. I have already lined up 3 jobs for you. The details of each are contained in a separate computer message. Remember to check your messages often, as I will update you with new opportunities as they occur. So Auntie Cheng, Kindly Cheng, she's my fixer. She's a talent agent who finds me jobs. From Isabel. Hey, Smash Keys, I've set up your mission computer to automatically collect and collate news reports, information, and media that might be of interest to you. Some of the keywords I've got it trolling for are things like Raymond, Duncan, Walled City, etc. I've also patched in a permanent link up to the Hong Kong shard of the Shadowlands BBS. It's a great place to connect with other runners, sell pay data, and get news from the street and so on. Don't be shy about taking a look. From Bao. Strangler Bao. Strangler Boo. I've been instructed to inform you of the various suppliers present in Hoi. Auntie Cheng has cultivated a commercial district of well-stocked and trustworthy vendors. Whoever you choose to do business with, you'll be in good hands. Ermin Kai Fa at Club 88 is an excellent resource for acquiring additional weapons, should you require any. If you are in need of magical supplies, go to the Parlor of 5 Phases. If you desire training in the path of the adept, seek out Spider Shen. She can help you as well as supply you with any close quarters weapons that you might desire. Crow O'Malley can supply you with cybernetic enhancement and medical supplies. The proprietor, 10-Armed Ambrose, is a cyber surgeon of some repute. Law's Techno Palace is a... Wampoan Run, supplier of the local decking community. The place is hard to miss, just look for a sign glowing in the sky. If you need drones, reliable Matthew's robot Bazar is your best bet, and I pity you. Best of luck in the shadows, as fresh meat, you are likely to need it. Okay, well, serial killer. So, I definitely want to check out the drone and the decking store real quick before we do any kind of missions, you know? I've got a problem, Smash Keys, and you're going to help me solve it. From Kindly Cheng. I've got a problem, Smash Keys, and you're going to help me solve it. I do a lot of business with the Wampoans. If you're not familiar with them, I'll forgive you. You are an outsider, after all. The Wampoans are a tribe of techno-fetishists and deckers who have taken up residence in the Whampoa Garden area of Hong Kong. They make and trade high-tech goods to people from all over the world. A lot of Nuyen passes through their pasty little fingers, and I make a lot of money brokering deals between them and the smugglers here in Hoi. I've hit a snag, though. The Wampoan elders, the Council of Leaders, are being eliminated by a serial killer. They've asked me to dispatch someone to get to the bottom of it and stop the killings. And they're not taking their goods through my turf until I do. So you're going to be my proxy, dear. I don't care how you do it, but I need those murders stopped. The Wampoans have delegate here. Is that how it have delegate here in Hoi by the name of Maximo? Isn't it have a delegate? Like a delegate is a... Okay. Speak with him if you wish to know about the Whampoa. He's got a big mouth, but he knows very little of importance. Don't expect much from that half-empty bottle of vinegar. Get your ass down to the Whampoa Garden and talk to the elders. Lie, cheat, and steal if you have to, so long as they've convinced that there won't be any more murders. Sure. Good. I'll tell... Well, gee... Oh, I'm on a chat. I'm sorry I've taken so long to respond, Kindly Cheng. They don't like outsiders, and they might shoot at you if you don't warn them. If I don't warn them, you'll be arriving. Okay, well, got a job. Let's look for new jobs. Artifact Liberation. Welcome to the Shadows. Okay, well, I've attached a copy of the video message that he sent me. Woo! Mr. Drake, the screen flickers a few times and the email is replaced with the face of a stern-looking orc. Hello, Madam Cheng. I've heard that you're a woman who knows how to get things done, especially with regards to things that aren't legal in the strictest sense. That's exactly the kind of help I'm looking for. Recently, a rich investor by the name of Li Hua... I'm really bad at Asian. If you happen to be Chinese, like Cantonese or Mandarin, if I'm pronouncing these awful, let me know. Or if you're Hong Kong, do people from Hong Kong like the term Chinese? I mean... Ethnicity-wise, I guess it's not a country, it's more of an ethnicity, I guess. I'm really bad at this. Decided to expand his manor house on the outskirts of Tai Po. Too much money, not enough space for fancy parties. He hit a snag with the local government officials, however. They suspected the land his estate was built on may have pre-modern archaeological artifacts buried beneath it, all of them dating from the Song dynasty. Consequently, I was contracted as an archaeologist to oversee the excavations and ensure everything was properly recorded and catalogued. Sure enough, we were only a few days into the excavation when we discovered a series of tombs lying beneath the site. The scope of the tombs was far beyond anything Liu or I had expected. Several acres of catacombs, at least. And untouched relics throughout. What's more, they're certainly older than the Song dynasty. They might even be from the previous cycle of magic. So if you don't know, Shadowrun is based on the age system, so I think there's a previous game that kind of Shadowrun is a kind of a spiritual successor to, even though none of the things are there, but it takes place in the same shared universe, how there's different ages. And currently we're in the 6th age. The 5th age was thousands of years ago, it ended thousands of years ago, and it had dragons and elves and all that kind of stuff. But since the end of the 5th age, or was that the 4th age? The 5th age was the boring age. The age we're living in now. And then the 6th age, everything comes back. So, the previous cycle is the previous age, you know? Before I could make my report to the Free Enterprise Zone authorities, however, Liu called in his allies in the Tan Tai Incorporated. Liu sold the entire site to Tan Tien, who then leased it back to him because Tan Tien is considered to have extraterritoriality in Hong Kong. Local authorities were powerless to stop Liu from looting the tombs. He immediately began building a museum, if you can call it that, atop the site. He had the gall to call his museum the Emperor's Tomb. Can you believe that? The odds of it being an actual emperor buried there are basically nil, but he doesn't care. Anything to sell a few tickets. Liu had continued his excavations, using Tan Tien contractors to expand the dig. What he didn't know was that I bugged his comlink before he fired me. Based on what I've heard, something strange is going on in the lower levels. Workers have been disappearing, only to be found dead several days later. Whatever it is down there is too dangerous to be left in Liu's hands. Liu must have found my data line tap, though. I stopped receiving any information about 3 days ago. The last thing I heard him talking about were a pair of ancient texts that workers have discovered. Then he issued an order that further excavation should be halted until he can secure the subterranean areas. I'm betting those texts are the cause of whatever's killing the workers. I have quite a bit of experience in these kinds of dangerous excavations, but an operation of this scale is beyond me. I need a team that's tough enough to get in and survive, aren't afraid of making a mess, and who can get out with the books and whatever else they can carry. Beyond the 2 levels, I'm willing to pay very well for whatever other artifacts your team can liberate. The more valuable, the better. Don't worry, they'll be going to actual museum, not some rich playboy's mansion. I've got a second program in place that'll suppress Liu's security system. The team will have to be careful, though. There are only so many alarms I can suppress. Go beyond that number and I'll scrub the mission. I've included a catalog of likely items to help the team appraise the most valuable ones. They don't need to be subtle. In fact, I'd prefer they make it look like a common robbery. Tell them to smash and grab what they can. Let me know when you find a suitable group of Shadowrunners. So, extraterritoriality is a Shadowrun term. I think it's a Shadowrun term. It might be a real-life term. In Shadowrun, the corporations are so big and so powerful that governments don't touch them. And it was back, I think it was the Shiawase decision, way back in like the 50s of Shadowrun. The idea is that if a multinational corporation, a corporation that's American and British, say, is operating in Canada, and then a Canadian group of criminals or a Canadian group of thugs are harassing a oil pipeline, for instance, eco-terrorists, and the Canadian government is unable to stop them, then the corporation in charge of this oil pipeline is like, well, we're going to hire people to protect ourselves, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And Canada's like, well, hey, no, you can't do that. But then America and Britain are like, no, you can, yeah, that's fine. We're going to allow them to do that. So then it hits like Supreme Court. So now it's like corporations are able to ignore national laws if they go against international law, I think, maybe. Like, they kind of snuck in under the idea that it's like, well, we're going to do it so that way if we're operating in a country that the laws change based on tyrants, we can still uphold what we believe to be the right. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. But then all of a sudden a corporation in downtown Seattle's like, nope, this is ours now. And then downtown Seattle's like, but okay, I guess we can't stop you. So, extraterritoriality. There you have it, a nice simple robbery. Do you think you can handle something like that? Of course, take the run. Excellent. Back to route. Let's look at the last job as well. Geomantic sabotage. Geomancy is a big business in the free... I don't care. Wook Sing Incorporated are the preeminent practitioners of large-scale key manipulation here in the Free Enterprise Zone. You are to infiltrate the Sky Tower and disrupt the flow of chi throughout the building, but you are to do so in two distinct fashions. First, you must disrupt the feng shui of the offices by subtly altering the environment of that level. This will consist of minor adjustments of desks, spilled water, and other small activities like that are unlikely to be unnoticed. Ordinarily, even subtle disturbances of this nature would be noticed, but this is why the client wishes you to make such a much louder demonstration on the rooftop garden. The garden is to be ransacked, utterly destroyed, set fire to things, uproot trees, that kind of thing. Our client has also specified that he would like to destroy the large Buddhist statue in the garden. Smash their things to bits and leave them scattered across the rooftop. That's a good idea, take the run. So we're going to go bust up a religious artifact. Let's do it. I'm excited. Go to all the things. What's this? Let's do all of them. Let's do all the missions, I feel like. Do I just go? Can I... Oh, wait, right. We were going to go look for stuff. So that's Jin. Mahjong parlor. Reliable Matthew? I'm just gonna quickly, because I can't remember anyone's names. Smooth jazz salesman. Here you are, beautiful little something. Combat modules. Oh, he does drones. Okay, let me see. Let's look at the security drones. Yeah, I don't care about you, buddy. I just want your drones. Armor 3, hey? How much money do I got? I have 2 grand, that's it. Okay, maybe we buy a cheap drone? Oh, that's kind of cool. Smoke drone. 1 data jack, 1 data jack. Let's buy a big guy. Yeah. It's assault drone. Wait, strato drone? Assault drone? Oh, can I even use these? I might not even be able to use these. Let's not talk to this guy. Let's go look for the bright. Oh, I hit the wrong button all the time. Where am I? There we go. So let's look for the bright glowing sign, I think you said? Techno Palace, there we go. Maximum Law. Hey, Maximum, can I call you Maxi? Overhead, a gigantic hollow sign shines like a searchlight, screaming its message through the dim light. It hums and flickers, sputtering like an old engine. Fierce electrical crackles sporadically burst out from the sign's emitter, stabbing your eyes and filling your ears with static. Under the baleful glare of the sign, the rusty mini-barge's deck is stacked with electronics. Dilapidated stereos share space with crisply boxed servers. Ranks of discs and memory chips fill display cases padlocked under plexiglass. Whoa! Gnome. He looks like a gnome, but he's too tall to be a gnome. He's a human. A short human in his late 20s stands in the middle, hands on his hips, talking loudly into the air. Bulky virtual reality goggles cover his eyes. A data jack cable runs from his temple down his stained t-shirt to a belt load of clearly home-built computer hardware. No, I'm telling you, his voice is shrill, clipped. Nobody uses KM3s like nobody. They're shit. I don't care what Deng says. If Shiawase SRP uses KM3s, they're stupid. Hey, flesh is rolling up. I gotta go. He turns to face you, goggles blank and enigmatic, blinking with tiny lights and wrapped in duct tape. He points at your PDA. I ripped that PDA. You work for Kindly. His lips work impatiently. Yo, what do you want? Yeah, who are you? Servo's whine as 2 lenses on his goggles zoom in on you. Who am I? You're new here, I get it, but you don't know about me yet, but you will. I'm one of the guys that keeps his neighborhood running. This is Law's Technology Palace. Satellite territory of Wampa. I'm just gonna say Wampa. You step on the boat, you're in a sovereign state. I represent Wampo here. It's Maximum Law. Or no, I'm Maximum Law. Okay, well. Simpson's chip. I found this a while ago. Is it worth anything? He scans the chip's casing with a handheld optical reader. Yo, that shit is banned. Lift off some Yellow Lotus. They traffic this stuff. Delimited SIM chips. Full sensory experiences. You're looking for a buyer? I can make it happen. How's $120 sound? Yeah, sure. Oh, well, yeah, I'll sample it first. But these What? These Cal Hots can send you for a trip. Don't worry, I can handle my Sims. Alright, can I, Looking for tech? Let's see what you got. Okay, what do you got? Is this mine? I own this one. It has 3 programs, 1 ESP, 0 evasion, IP 175, AP 2. So this one's better, I think? 4, 2, 2. I think all across the board this one looks better. So maybe I'll buy this one, right? Outfit, let's buy some armor. And then let's get some programs. Okay, so these are consumable things that I can just use. So I can spawn a guy to help me. Or I can be all about boosting myself, right? Maybe I'll try that. So I have erosion and firewall. Powerful attack program directed at 1, so medic, shield, slow. Let's buy a slow. That's actually kind of cool. Degrade. Blaster. maybe. And maybe let's get a suppression. Adds 5-second delay when hacking blocker IC. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do a boost. Let's all of the things. All of the things we have. Okay. So what's this? Gear. So we have an armor of 3. What's this one? Armor of 1. Can I sell? Can I sell this stuff? Confirm. Perfect. See you later, Law. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's go on an adventure now. Now let's go. Which one are we going to pick, though? That's the question. Because we're not good at a lot of stuff yet. So let's go take our men. And we will head out to the place. MTR door opens as you approach. Head to the Wampa Garden. Head to the outskirts of Tai Poi. So dig site, sabotage, or discover who's killing the assassin. Let's do that one. I feel like this one's going to be the easiest because we just have to save them. We don't have to go sneaky. But you know what? Probably time to take a little break. I know. Tune in next time. Hey, tune in tomorrow when we finally get to the Wampa Gardens and find the assassin who's killing the Wampas. Hey, all right. This has been Shadowrun Hong Kong. I have been your favorite mercenary Smash Keys, but you can call me Smash Keys, and you have a nice day.